Welcome to the Divine Healing Channel. My name is Jane, so I'd like to welcome you all in. The message today, I guess I just need to do this little blurbity blurb here because Spirit's been kind of asking me to do this. So I just want to talk to you about what my readings are if you're new here. My readings are for, and channeling sessions, if you will, are for the people that are asking questions about everything. You are probably aware on some level that we are all living, what we are living in doesn't jive with your feelings, your knowings, what you're sensing inside of yourself. These readings are to help bridge the gap between you, what you already have or know inside of you. These sessions are to help you to find more pieces of your puzzle, as we all have a puzzle to solve. Uh, many of the pieces have been really hidden purposely from us and keeping us from the ancient wisdom. With keeping us from that ancient wisdom is our enslavement. So for you and I, we are that change. This is going to be that change. My readings are going to help teach you a lot of the ancient wisdom. And with that, Spirit's just going to have me go. I do write things down during the day, like when I'm out on walks, and there's a bunch of numbers here that I'm just going to leave this for now because I don't know if this has anything to do with the reading, because Spirit hasn't really. A lot of times they'll have me write down things. These are things that I just saw on my walk, and I analyze them and things like that. But I'm not saying that you're going to be able to just immediately do a couple meditations and then you're going to be able to channel Spirit, because that's not really how that works. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot to understand. There's a lot to heal from. There's a lot of going within yourself and doing that hard work. And it's not easy. No, it's not. If you're somebody that has gone through a lot, if you're on my channel, then you probably have. You're probably somebody that has gone through a lot of strife in your life. No pun intended. And with that, it has caused like awakenings, because what happens is, like, things that come in front of us, like, happen to us, or, well, they don't say they happen to us, they say they happen for us. Those happenings, like our, I don't know how you want to word it, like challenges, lessons, I don't know how you want to word it. I mean, I don't really word it. I mean, I word it that way because it's the only words that we have to use. However, there's things that, there's ancient wisdom that has been held from us, purposely. And with that, the only thing we can do is to study the unknown, basically. And with that, it gives us more of an understanding of our universe, really. They want me to take note of this heart here, and it has, it's empty inside. Now, maybe you feel empty inside, or you feel like you have a big hole in your heart. And that's, I mean, it's not okay that you do, but in another sense, if you have that big hole in your heart and you feel empty inside and that you're not fulfilled in some way, and you're here on this channel, I'm telling you, that's a good sign, because and then they pointed out this heart, which is all filled in. It's all slowly filling in, and like, it's not completely full. It does have little openings here, but like, all those little pieces of the puzzle are starting to form. And this reading is probably going to be, or maybe some of my other readings are going to be more of pieces of your puzzle. So now they're bringing a lot of attention to my owls. They asked me to actually bring out my owl here. So when they asked me to bring this out, and the other owls, where they made me notice this one, but also this one they asked me to bring out, when Spirit asks me to do that, then this is going to be a very wise message that's going to come through. So it's one of the ancients that's here today. I don't know who. They keep all that information pretty hush hush, and with me anyway. Now, I don't know if it's because I'm not elevated enough. However, I just do want to, stress that I've been a psychic my whole life. I'm just like you. You were like me and I'm like you. Like, believe it or not, like you're probably thinking to yourself, like, like I can pull out these cards and pull out duplicate cards just randomly from the deck, and spirit is the one that really controls all that. But I mean, I'm just like the conduit, like I said. However, I am you and you are me. And I'm telling you right now that spirit has great plans for you. Yeah. So with that, spirit, what would you like me to begin with? This deck here. I always question all bad vibes. Yeah. Viewed it all wrong. Okay, so you're not having bad vibes. You viewed something all wrong, though, but that could be why you're now with this hole in your heart or something. Intention is in reverse. Telepathic, that's in reverse. But you know what? Doing my readings and learning the things, been upgraded through the years. And again, that was in reverse. What's going on, spirit? I'm not really sure what they're trying to tell me here. An exit strategy. I don't know what that is, spirit. Need a reset. Okay, I'm sorry for the noise if you're hearing that. It happens every time I do a reading. I just don't even know what to say about it. Due diligence. Need a reset. Intentions. It throws me off too every time. I hear these, random noises or whatever, because it draws my attention, right? Look, and this is like ending or ending it. It's in reverse. Okay, I think this is something that, oh, look, water cleansing. That card actually came out like 4 times today. And hummingbird, that's that vibration. So, see, the due diligence, I think that has to do with finding those pieces. Doing that reset is probably because you're tapped into these readings now. And you're going to realize that you've been viewing everything all wrong. Just like I found out I was viewing things all wrong. It took a lot of studying of the ancient wisdom to find out what was actually the real truth. See, without having these intentions and without being able to end it or ending it, see, and then even underneath making an effort. Yeah, you have to make an effort to do that. Look at that. And this peeked out here, this card, this phoenix. Look, even the phoenix is in reverse. Telepathic. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Like I was saying earlier, I'm just going to put these away here. Like what I was saying earlier, oh, look at this. Yes, if you're asking some kind of question. I was born this way. Now, honestly, I'm going to tell you, I didn't do anything with my gifts. I played with them a lot through the years. Like I tried to, like I tested them, I experimented with them, but I did it all secretly. I didn't tell anyone. I just kept everything to myself. And I mean, I'm telling you right now, I didn't really be completely honest about, my gifts until, like, Three's a crowd. Look at that. And I'm not saying I'm an expert, because I'm not an expert. No, I'm just somebody that has learned a lot, has gone through a lot. Yeah, alone value your self-worth. I learned a lot through the years about heartache and narcissism, and a lot about different types of mental health issues, and just I've learned a lot over the years. But that's not where I did this kind of work. I just started doing this, believe it or not. I just opened this channel November of 2024, but I didn't start messing with the cards until May of 2024. So, okay, Spirit, what do you want me to do? Now, normally they have me bring down a couple decks of cards and I'll pull them out, and the 2 cards or 1 card or whatever that they have me put up there is usually, well, not usually, but it'll always have something to do with, or everything to do with the end of the reading. But you won't know that until you get to the end of the reading and see how that card that they pull out relates. And with that, they want me to pull out one of these. Dimensions of Light. So now, you must be, you must be at the stage where I was a couple years ago. Just life is just hard and things just weren't going right. And, I was just stuck in this habitual cycle of, I don't even know what it was, nightmare, really. This one, Spirit. 34, number 34, number 34. Number 34 means, I wrote that down. That has something to do with you being spiritually guided, that your intuition is on. Pretty sure that's what that is. Okay. So you've learned a lot too, I believe. You could be somebody that's older and has gone through and seen a lot as well. Trying to bring you down to their level. Yeah, negativity is everywhere. And your lies are not my reality. I'm telling you, yeah, and that's the world. Like, that's the world. That's what I was just saying, how it's been hidden from us, and we've been living all these lies, and it's really not our reality. And they're always trying to keep us down into this lying, unforgiving, greedy world. But that's not who we are. That's not what we are. Complete. Yeah. That's them confirming like that. That's exactly, whoa, what's that? Your abilities are being fine-tuned. Look, and I was just talking about that. Be mindful of yourself, thoughts and doubts, and the social norms. Spirit. These just accidentally fell down. These are a deck that I created. Oh, I just got that blurred, but little bird told me, well, be mindful of your thoughts and the societal norms, and that's what this is all about. Your abilities are being fine-tuned. Spirit. Okay, there's more cards to come down. Well, your needs matter. Yeah, this is about your, finding yourself. Waiting for the shoe to drop. Yes. Waiting for the shoe to drop. Yeah, like I said, you're probably a lot like me, because I'm you and you are me. And we probably, you've probably gone through a lot of the same things I've gone through, or even more horrific things. I don't know, but I can't imagine, because, my life has been a nightmare. Gaslighting you into confusion. Yes, that's, you know what that is? That is where we are being manipulated to live in a world that's really like these societal norms, but that's not where we are supposed to be. We're supposed to be mindful of our thoughts. Be mindful of self-thoughts and doubts. Like, you can't doubt yourself. That's it. We cannot doubt ourselves, because, yeah, you're always waiting for the other food. The food. What is that about food? Maybe you're having issues with that. You are afraid of your highest potential. Came up right up underneath that, look. And then under that, look, not today, Satan, not today. Nope. Waiting for the other shoe to drop. Yeah, that's that empty heart. But you need to realize your needs do matter. We'll call upon Archangel Raziel. This is for past life issues. He does wizard and magic, basically. He's a spiritual mentor, and he can help heal past life issues. Just like I was saying, he's spiritual mentor. Your abilities are being fine-tuned. Seeing these, it's going to help bring you more awareness, more complete. It's time to go. Yeah, look, and that came out twice about your needs matter, and here focused on you, and that's in reverse. You're not focusing on you. Yeah, ruling has been made. You're not focusing on yourself, and you have to ascend. Broken silence. I don't know if Spirit wants you to break the silence, or you already have. Yeah, no, oh, look at that. I just realized, look, it came out and they were side by side. Look, I didn't realize, look, it says keeping your inner Karen in check. That means you're keeping control of yourself. You've been silent, but now, broken silence. With you breaking the silence, oh, look at that. Look, and I trust my truth. That's what you have to do. You broke your silence. You've broken the silence by speaking your truth. And that's probably why you're waiting for the other shoe to drop, because you've never spoken your truth before, and you know that it's going to bring I just heard it's going to bring the walls down. It's going to crumble things. But you know what? This is the year of transformation, 2025. It's the year of transformation. It's the year that, just like in the, ask Jesus to bring truth to all the lies. Look at that. Now, I'm going to tell you something here with this card. This card, like I was just going to say, how like it is like splitting. It's like the splitting of two, but there's the balance in the middle, because the balance is what's going to reset. That's why that card reset came out. You needs a reset, because that's going to reset the balance. This reset is going to bring this balance to the entire world and all the animals and people in it. So you can ask Jesus, and bring in the angels, call in your angels, call in any of the angels. They're there to help. Call in Jesus, pray, meditate, which I believe you're already doing. Because if this channel has found you, or you found the channel, it is not by accident. You're being guided here, just like I was guided to do this channel, because these are not my messages. These are spirit. Look at that, hiding from the truth. Remember, when I was just saying how all of the ancient wisdom has been hidden from us? They're hiding that truth. But I am spilling the beans on it. Not just me. There's others like me that are doing it. I don't know if they're doing like oracle cards or tarot readings or whatever, but I'm telling you that there's a lot of people that are out there that are either doing the music, or they're doing lectures, or sorry, I need to just get in here to they're doing their part, just like I'm doing my part, and with all of us together. And I did a reading the other day about all the millennials, I guess, and all the psychic children, and all the crystal children, and rainbow children, and all the other ones that they referred, they all have names from them. Those are all the children, like, I'm one of them. I don't know what kind. I'm more like, then you have like all the star seeds. We're all star seeds, really, to be perfectly honest with you. Now, some people resonate more with other things, but God is done because time is up. Like I just said, this is your transformation. Spirit. Okay. Yeah, you're staying in your lane. I don't understand humans. It's in reverse, though. You think you might understand humans. Oh, did I turn that upside down? Shoot, I gotta stop. Okay, that was upside. I think I might have turned this. I think I might have done this wrong. I think I did this. I gotta see how I picked up these cards. I sometimes I do that. Okay, sorry about that. I just had to double check because it does, change the reading. So here, staying in your lane is in reverse. Okay. And I don't understand humans. It's probably something you think about all the time. I know I do. I am no fool. Don't treat me like I am. Well, needing to be heard and believed. I speak God's truth. I'm telling you that I am so positive. I just know this. All my clairs are activated. So when these cards come out, they are giving you a lot of information that you should resonate with. Okay, so God is done. Sorry. Oh, shoot. Oh, don't you go anywhere. Yeah, this transformation is all going to happen. It's already started. I mean, I can feel the shifts already because we are coming up onto the new moon, or to a full moon, and we just had the new moon, and we're in a lunar eclipse as well. There's because this is the 13th. Now this video probably won't go up until like the 17th or something, but there is an important message Spirit wants to give you, and I'm not sure what that is because okay, they want me to pull out a guidance from Gaia. Oh, look, and the turtles on the bottom yet again. Spirit, you probably already know, that Spirit is talking to you through numbers and the angels' numbers and the, different animals and, things that you repeated things, the same birds over and over and the same, I don't know, whatever. Whoa. I'm pretty sure it's this card. The seal, guidance of the seal, 14. Look at that, and the 1, the 4 that breaks down to a 5. I find humor in the hardship. Yeah, because you're waiting for the shoe to drop. It is safe to explore my inner child's deepest needs. Okay. The guidance of the fish. Setbacks do not define me. Setbacks nudge me into new awareness. See, and that's what they were talking about, how, when I was earlier and I was saying how when I said, when things happen to you, and then I corrected it and said, oh, well, they use the term of how they happen for you, not to you. That's what they're talking about, these setbacks. And what they do, the setbacks, is to create, because you know what, as humans, unfortunately, we're like this, all of us are, we only change when we're forced to change. So something always, usually drastic has to happen before we'll change. Like, if you're a gambler and you gamble away everything, you lose your wife and your house and your kids, and, you have to lose everything before you finally change your ways. Same as like, if you're, I, I don't know, doing anything, any kind of substances of any kind. And I'm talking food even, because, you know, that's also, we also use food as like a comfort or whatever. I expand my consciousness to see beyond my daydreams. See, that's what this has all been about. See, and this is also about fire here. So we have water. What's fire? What's that about? Sometimes I'll say these random words that are out of place, but then it'll have something to do with the reading. It's weird. I have the strength to face this grief. I will find my peace again, one small step at a time. And that's what Spirit's talking about, how, you know, you're always waiting for that shoe to drop, but, you know, like you don't, you know, like I said, like I know that I was, you know, I had all these psychic abilities when I was even very little. I just never did anything with them. Like I just thought I was crazy most of the time. I take time to rest for mental and emotional clarity. Okay, that's a lot of information, Spirit, you know. And also I see these giraffes, and that reminds me of, like, I was walking when I was on my walk today, and Spirit will bring like the weirdest things to me. But I was walking, and there was this random branch on somebody's lawn, but the way the branch sat and my direction, like the perspective that I got on that walk, that branch looked like a dinosaur on their lawn. And I started laughing because I thought, Spirit, like, you just find the weirdest things to show me. And you know, when I come back and I was like, I wonder if there's a spiritual meaning for dinosaur. And I looked it up, and lo and behold, I'll tell you what it actually talks about. It's the same thing with these giraffes, really. It's seeing it's actually, the dinosaur is ancient wisdom, power, adaptability, and survival, believe it or not. And that is everything, you know, like waiting for the shoe to drop, you know, like you're just basically, you know, you go through those like things of survival. But the other thing, it was actually, you know, the one with the big long neck, and that's called a brachiosaurus. So when I typed in that, it was like, it's called seeing the big picture in life and reaching for big goals. And the giraffe, basically, you know, they get to look at everything up way higher than all the other animals, so they see things in the distance. Like they can see, oh look, the buffaloes are coming in, or oh look, there's a lion pack over there, or keep an eye on them, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm pretty sure that you actually have the same kind of abilities, or more powerful abilities than me, different abilities. I don't know what they are, but you know, Spirit actually brought up the card that said that you have abilities. So, like, they're fine tuning you. So, this reading is going to help fine tune you somehow. Look, being upgraded through the years. That was in reverse when I first, but I, you know, pulled it out again. I just look. Ignore the haters. You're not ignoring those haters. Maybe that's why staying in your lane. Maybe that's why that's in reverse, because if you're not, if you're listening to these haters and these people that are, yeah, you're not rejoicing in yourself either. If you're listening to these haters, it's going to bring you into a state of confusion. It really is, because, you know, your brain is like a computer, and you have to listen not just to your head, but to your gut, because your gut is considered the second brain. Look, what's this one, Spirit? Trust is earned, not given. That's for this one. I am no fool. Don't treat me like I am one, because that trust has to be earned. Magic, look at that. I don't understand humans, look, because they don't know their own magic. Dreams that come true, look, needing to be heard and believed. I speak God's truth. That's gonna, when you do that, your dreams are gonna come true. Yeah, you're gonna get rid of this bully, I think. It's from this bully, these haters. Yeah, I'm playing. Yeah, thug again. Okay, so, oops, unforgiving. heartbreak. And that, yeah, okay, Spirit. It's enough of these. All right. So, what's the message here that you want them to know? What is the wisdom that you want them to know? Okay, they keep drawing me to this deck here, which is Sacred Geometry Activations. It's actually a very new deck. I have only used it a few times before. 3 or 4 maybe. So we're going to see what, look, Gaia. Empowerment. The frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in the deep trust. Look at that, trust. You know what? I even wrote down the word trust. Uniting us with others in deep trust that we are all connected through the same source. See? And that is this magic that we have. Tantric journey. The frequency of tantric journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion. And you see that word, remember that word came up, complete? Through our sensual experiences with ourselves and with another. Spirit. Okay. Yeah, look, and change. Well, number 12 has been a very, okay, so that's it. Just these two. Okay, so you need to learn to get rid of, to forget about these haters. Just get into your own lane and stay focused. I think that's what they mean. I don't think they mean that you're going out and you're doing things to people or you're being petty or revengeful or anything. That's not what they mean. What they mean is you being in your own lane. You just get on your path and you just focus on your path. You don't focus on anybody else. You know that they're treating you like a fool, but you know what? You don't have to worry about that because you know what? They're the fool. Don't worry about that. So the 4 and the 2 turn out to be a 6. And then the 6 and the 2, which works out to be an 8. You want me to look up the numbers? They want me to look up those numbers for you. I don't know why. Let me see. This is the book I use. Normally I just use Google or something, but oh, good grief. I wish they would have told me because I have to move a bunch of stuff to get to my books. Ouch. To get to my books. There's a lot of stuff in the way. Okay. So we know we got 5, 6, and 8 here. Okay, look at that. Oh, that's chapter 6. Under, well, we know I know 5's transformation. Transformation. It's actually in the tarot. It actually number 6 is the Lovers. Okay, it's the major message for you is time to reassess how you are spending your time and energy. And I just finished talking about being in your own lane, Spirit. See how they do that? Okay, number 8. The major message is you are an overcomer. You've got this. See, and that's what I was saying earlier, that you're always waiting for the shoe to drop, but you're a survivor, because I even wrote down that word survivor today before I started this reading. Like, I will get these downloads, I don't know what to call them, downloads, but I get these messages, and look, I even wrote down the word trust. You need to feel better about yourself, is what I wrote. The song actually is In the Arms of an Angel, is the song that I kept hearing. Okay, so they want me to read, I don't know what tantric journey is. I don't know what that is now. Empowerment. I mean, I think we all kind of know what empowerment is, but they want me to look that up quickly. Which book is that? Okay, empowerment. 26. Empowerment refers to the process of enabling or giving power to. Okay. And we typically associate power with strength. Well, we do. In the new energy, however, strength not only, okay, so it's for this card here. So in the new energy, however, strength is not only refers to the totality of everything that makes us strong on the outside, like our physical form and shape, but includes the inner qualities of wisdom, balance, flexibility, adaptability, and courage. And I think I even wrote down adaptability. I did too. See how they do that? Look, there's the word adaptability. I wrote down, and power. I did. I wrote down ancient wisdom, power, and adaptability, and survival. And that is for you, like for whoever is, you're a survivor, just like I am. Wow, spirit, holy. And for them to come out with the same thing about, and I talked about the balance. Wow, blow my mind. Okay. Sorry, I'm like all shaky because it blew me away. Our true power is deeply rooted in our knowing of who we are. And I even said that like in the very beginning, like, like the things that you're experiencing on the outside in the world that we live in, it doesn't jive with what's going on the inside, what our feelings are, what our thoughts are, what our emotion, like, it's just, your knowing is just different. Our connection to source and self. Okay. When we are clear about who we are, we can be clear about what we are here to do. This clarity is empowering. Yeah, so you don't know the magic you have yet. But you're going to, because if you're going to be watching my videos, you're going to learn everything that you need to know. And then you're going to, and that's what's this is actually, this reading right now is going to elevate you into a whole new, and then with the full moon on, well, it's like in the on the specific side, it's tonight, the full moon's tonight, but on the Atlantic side, it's going to be on the 14th, the full moon. So it stretches over a few days, see? And a few days beyond, a few days before, and a few days beyond. And then you have the lunar, I think that's tonight though. Okay, when we are, okay. In the empowerment image, we see human shapes as their arms over their heads, referring to the state of completeness with every human can reach in our own, on their own. Yeah, you can reach on their own. And right here, it's even like, I don't understand humans, but you're going to figure it out soon here. They also show us the power of our connection, because we are all connected to the same source. We can overcome and perceive differences and combine our power toward a more conscious reality. Yeah. Okay. That's really beautiful, spirit. Okay, so this is what they're, okay, and they're saying here to try this. I don't know. Okay, so take a breath and go inside yourself for a thoughtful moment. Contemplate, all the aspects of you that are supporting you to be your fullest expression. Do you speak and live your truth? We were just talking about that broken silence and about the truth, and ask Jesus to bring truth to all the lies that have been, all that gaslighting that's been going on. We need to get you out of survival mode too. You are comfortable showing up fully as yourself wherever you go. Are you comfortable showing up as yourself wherever you go? Try dressing up for no particular reason besides celebrating and empowering yourself. Yeah, because when you dress well, you feel good about yourself, right? So quick thing here on 42. I don't know what this card is about. The journey into Tantra is about expansion of consciousness. The word Tantra can be translated as that which goes on expanding. Oh, Spirit. It primarily uses the senses of a pathway toward focusing the mind and ultimately letting go of that mind to reach a state of internal oneness. No, I'd use that word. Through sensations of when you're with a mate, I would put it that way. One of the most powerful sensations humans can experience. We can achieve a state of union within ourselves or with another. As spiritual beings in a corporeal vehicle, we can access our multidimensional nature through our physical body, letting our senses guide us into a vast universe that lies right beneath our skin. The tantric journey image shows the intersecting triangles as a reference to the union between the masculine and the feminine, where the upward triangle represents the masculine and downward is the female. Yeah. So that's what that's all about. And see, in the middle, they're saying like that is about see all that blue? That blue represents the truth, the expression of the truth. And the Sri Lanka, or the Sri Lanka, yeah, I was right, is invisible in the center as a representation of integration that takes place through union. Okay. And see, that union, they're talking about, when they talk about the masculine and the feminine, they're not talking about like, well, they are talking about a man and a woman with this journey, obviously, but a lot of the times when they refer to the masculine and the feminine, that's like within you. Like, we all have that, like we have to have that balance within us. We have to have that right amount of feminine if you're female, and we have to have that right amount of masculine in us when, like the masculine is like take charge, like, the go-getter, the strong person, that strength that you need, that, even that word strength kept coming up. Okay. And women, like the female, that's mostly where like the nurturing and like the grounding and like kind of keeping everybody together. And that's where, yeah. Okay. So they want me to read this, this seal card. Something about the seal. Humor, invention, and happiness. Yeah, like because seals are like they call them like the dogs of the ocean because they're really playful and but also I did mention that's not in this, that seals are hunted by a lot of things, and they're hunted by sharks and whales and all kinds of things. So what they're saying here, the seal often, it's boundless energy and curious nature. The seal approaches the day with a light heart and happy spirit. Yeah, that's the best way to like change your whole outlook on a day, is to, find that, get into that happy place. Chances are you have been taking things too seriously and are overwhelmed with aspects of your life. Yes, and that's why the survival. The seal all asks you to be aware of your deepest thoughts and dreams. And do you remember that card that came up about about being mindful of self thoughts and doubts, and this, and something about your dreams. Oh yeah, there it is. There, dreams that come true. Yeah, your dreams that come true. Okay. Oops. See here. The seal asks you to be aware of your deepest thoughts and dreams, the concept of what you think of yourself. And I actually, there was a card that came up here too, that you're thinking poorly of yourself, or you're not thinking well enough of yourself. And an accurate representation of the reality you are living right now. We were just talking about how, like, you're looking around and you know that what you feel inside is not what you're seeing around you. What you're living, or what you're forced to live, is not jiving with what's going on inside you. Jeez, card, sit still. Okay, so it's saying here, so you must be aware of what is happening on the inside to manifest better situations. The seal comes to you in an invention mindset to remind you that you are safe and free to play more. And in this fun energy, our outcome can shift. Often we hold ourselves back unknowingly because we feel that laughter or taking time to find humor in things is frivolous and silly. I mean, if you don't laugh, you're going to cry, you know what I'm saying? So, find humor in the frivolous and silly, but the seal is here today to remind you the opposite is true. Prioritizing laughter and fun, and how to watch everything else fall into place. It is time for you to allow your creativity and your imagination to lead. Now, what they're saying here is in your shadow side. So when you're like dealing with, like individuals like haters and and stuff like that, your shadow side, that part of, how we all have like the good and the bad, like just here, like we all have the good, we all have the, we have our ups and downs, you know what I mean? Like, we all have that negative part of ourselves. No matter what good of a person you are, we all have that. It's just being human. So, that's probably why it's like, I don't even understand humans, why they act the way they do. So the shadow side of us is naive, like when we're in this energy, right? So we're like naive, immature, and reckless. And that is because when you're being gaslit and lied to, you're not living the reality. Like, you're not that individual or individuals that are doing it. They're distorting your current, your present. You know what I mean? So when you're in this happy, fun thing, this is what it's going to do with the illuminated side. So your good positive side, it's you're going to be attentive, you're going to be interested, and you're going to be deliberate. So you're going to be deliberate with your thinking, you're going to be deliberate with your emotions, you're going to be deliberate with your actions. So they're saying to bring into alignment that balance. See that balance? Tap into your inner child. Oh, look, oh yeah, that's right. And give yourself permission to play. Use your imagination and be creative. I mean, you could pull out a board game, or you could just pick up some crayons or markers, or whatever, paint, whatever that maybe you used to build go-karts or something when you were a kid. Go build one. Yeah, like, you don't have to be an expert, but the projecting is, I really don't want to get into the projecting thing, Spirit. That's when you're like, those thoughts, like, you could be projecting things into your future that you don't want because of your thoughts. So you have to be committed to it. This is something, and this commitment isn't to something outside of you. This is a commitment to yourself. Well, I guess it is a commitment to spirit. It's a commitment to your angels, it's your guides. You commit it to them. Like, this trust is earned. They will earn your trust. I'm telling you that they will. They will help bring those dreams come true. They absolutely will. But you have to speak your truth. You have to stand and speak into it, because if you don't, you just don't have any, power. It's all about this speech. Okay, is there anything else, Spirit? They said they just want me to read this card here, 34. So we're going to see what 34. Look, and I opened it right to 34. Look at that. Oh, Spirit, the universe wants to help, like I just said. Be honest with yourself, like I just said. Speak your truth. Um, be honest with yourself and about your suffering. Oh my God. This spirit just blows me away so much that I'm sorry, it just throws me off because it just blows me away. Okay, so being honest with yourself about your suffering is an act of wisdom. So that's when I was talking about that survival. It doesn't mean that you are weak or insufficient, enlightened, or that you or anyone else has to become a martyr to your suffering. When you acknowledge that something isn't right in your world, you set a healing process in motion. And I just literally spoke about that, how like what's going on in your outside world is not it's not jiving. Oh, Spirit, the universe is not sitting by idly twiddling its massive cosmic thumbs, entertained by our struggles. It is a loving, interactive, I'm going to read that again. It is a loving, interactive, responsive, and intelligent presence that holds the space for our suffering with tremendous compassion, gentleness, and peacefulness, whilst raging and aching along with us in our suffering. The moment we are open to receive spiritual intervention, the universe is ready to leap forth with bold and helpful inventiveness. Yeah, and that's why people will say, like, you know, they'll say things like, it just went out of my mind. Sorry, I'm not going to try to wrangle it back in. There is no judgment of your suffering. There is only goodwill and skillfulness that wishes to flow towards you and show you the way beyond the suffering. Be with what you feel for as long as you need while remaining firm in your faith that it can and will heal as soon as you are ready. All right, Spirit, is there anything else? They said they want me to bring out a chakra, love one. So this is probably manifestation. Yeah, they want one of these because you might need to work on one of your chakras. Look at that, the word dreams. Look, just like it came out here, dreams. And it keeps coming out, repeating about the dreams. So you know what I mean? And then it's your throat chakra too. Look, and it came right out on dreams. And look at that. Look. You need to speak your truth. And then dreams that come true. Look, and then dreams. Dreams are where your mind translates the divine. And it's the throat chakra. They told me to read labradorite. You might find that using some labradorite might help. Okay, Spirit. That's pretty freaky. Is there anything else here that you want me to... Yeah, security. That's that root chakra. They're saying that to feel more secure, deepen your connection with nature, the root chakra. And they're saying you can use a garnet stone. And then here is love is a verb. So make it your most treasured action. Yeah, don't stop loving because you're in like a survival mode. But if you work on your heart, yeah. That's rhodonite. The only illusion is separation. Blue agate, amethyst, and new jade. The chakra. I've never seen this card before. The chakra balance. Look, and they're talking about that balance again. When you balance all your chakras, you'll be in unity, is what they're saying here. So you have this throat and the root and the heart. So you have like all these, okay, so you have the throat, the heart, and the root chakras are what you really need to work on right now. But, you know, the heart, it's hard to mend the heart when, you know, you have these haters. The only illusion is separation. And you know what? Why they're saying that is because, you know, we are all one. And that's what that card meant. That they feel it too. Like when you're hurting, they're listening. Well, if you want to be heard, learn to listen, because they're saying that's a throat chakra yet again. So they're talking about like when you're hurting and you're in pain. Yeah. They know what's happening. They know you're suffering. They feel it. Just like I can feel. Because if I couldn't feel it, I wouldn't have wrote down all these words about the wisdom and the power, the adaptability, the survival, the trust. Yeah. And they even showed me like the Seven of Pentacles, and it says patience, perseverance, and rewards of consistent effort. And then look, I wrote down dreams at the very bottom. Look, I did too. That's dreams. It's very messy, but it's definitely the word dreams right down here. Look, dreams. And then all these numbers. So I've been seeing a lot of eight. So 888, 888, 67, 7, and number 11, number like the fives, all the fives, twos, 12, the number 12 a lot, 13, and the 1, 2, 3. And I actually looked up the 1, 2, 3 because it's been every day for like a month. So I mean, it's multiple times a day too. So I looked it up, and it says it's a message guardian. It's the message is from the guardian angels, and it talks about progress, new beginnings, and growth. And that's what this card here talked about. Okay, so with that, Spirit, I'm just going to close this reading because I'm pretty sure it's over. They said, yes, this is the message. Viewed it all wrong. I split it yet again. You're viewing things all wrong. And that is what's causing a lot of your issues. Someone's creeping, or there's a creeper. Delay. Oh, that's the one. It's the delay. Yeah, they don't want you to delay it anymore. Okay, I'm going to close it because I can just keep going and they can just keep going, and I just need to stop the reading now. So with that, Spirit, thank you very much for this beautiful message. I hope this is very helpful to everyone out there. If you like the reading, if you could subscribe and hit the like button, leave a comment even. Spirit just keeps, have pride in yourself, but not that. Let it go. Look, let go. Okay, Spirit, with this, we're going to let go of that survival mode, that old way of thinking. Yeah, predator. Yeah, you have somebody that's not so good. Well, no judgment here, but see, it's in reverse. That's telling me that you're judging yourself. You're blaming yourself for something. Look, and ancestors are here too. Look, your ancestors are here. Okay, Spirit, I'm going to close this reading. And like I said, I hope this finds you well. And sending love and light always.